Alright, this question is find k length substring with no repeated characters. So given a string s and integer k, you want to return a number of a substring of in the s of a length k with no repeating character. So this pretty much is like sliding window and storing the frequency for each character. So in the first example is right here. You have a 2-pointer right here. They just say I and j, and then j will be the leading one, and then later on you'll find out, oh, this will be the length of the windows, and if this window is greater or equal than k, then you just increment a count, because yeah, this is like you don't need to understand what happened here, and this will be the idea, right? And then you want to make sure that you also store the frequency for every. It's not frequency, just like the count for the character. And then once you found out this is inside your um, visit, then you just want to move over your left pointer by one, and if this keeps showing in the same windows, and then just keep moving to the right, and at some point of time, this will reach to the end of the string, so it should be good. So I'm giving that two solutions, and then you just think about which one is better. So we want to return the integer, so it's the integer result, return result. And I'm going to create a hash set to keep remembering my theme for the character. And I'm traversing the string. So again, I need a 2-pointer, so I will say I equals 0, j equals 0, and then j less than x dot length, and then j plus plus. So every single time I will move on my j no matter what. So which means I need to say sim dot add s dot chart add that a j, right? And I will have to make sure j minus 1. So j minus 1 will be the length, or j minus 1 will be the length. And since this is the index base 0, and then k is starting from 1, and then we just have to say plus 1. That's it. And result plus plus. So if this is greater or equal than k, then add plus. Alright, so how do I check it's a duplicate? So while the current integer, sorry, not integer, the character j, so it's going to be a star char at j. Well, the current character j is showing in the set. Then I want to shift my left pointer. So sim dot remove a star char at I. And once this is happening, so I would just increment my I. So I want to make sure I have good code. I would just increment right here. So right here. All right. So time and space is pretty straightforward. All of them for the time, all of them for the space. And if we want to optimize this, convert this into a array. So count, that would be straightforward. So I would say int index j. So index j will be this and this, right? And then it has to be 26, so it has to be minus a. Others will ASCII values all above. So like this. And I'm using a counting array, so it's gonna be like this. So copy this. So if I want to add, I'll just increment. And if I want to check the duplicate, which is going to be greater than 0. And then if I want to remove, I cannot do like this. I won't be able to do like this outside of the while loop, because once it removed, index j should update accordingly. And if I do this, I'll just keep having the same index over and over again. So ideally, it's not a good idea. So I would say count, and then I would say this guy minus a increment. Increment. Okay, sorry. Decrement. My bad. So I want to get the current index for the I, and I want to decrement uh, what's that called, the frequency, right? And I have to move on my pointer I, so should be good. Oh, okay, nice. So for the time and space, time is still all of n, space is like all of 26 in this case. I mean, both of them are similar, but again, which one you prefer? All right, see you.